What up, you guys? With the windows down here. So I'm gonna be making a drum loop with XO by XLN audio, and then we're gonna be processing the drum loop with Good Hertz plugins. Now, this is gonna be probably a longer video. I'm just trying to get in depth with you guys to kind of help with my help you guys to show you my workflow. So let's get straight into it. So um, we're going at 68 BPM. I'm trying to just go with kind of like a slower loop and get some like tom fills, like boom 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 doom 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 doom. That's kind of like the vibe I'm going. So usually I'll start with like a drum loop idea, I guess. Then with XO, I'll bring it all in. So XO is like a super dope drum organizer. Essentially, these are all the drums on my hard drive. Today we're going to be rocking with some drums from MSX Audio. These guys make some of the best drums out there. I mean, if you know, you know. If not, it's all good. But I'll just rock with them. Let's go. Actually, speed this up. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Get a snare in there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So right here you can see the layout of everything, but it has everything like for each individual. So just a great like programmer bar for bar. So it only has one bar at a time, I guess you would say. But you with A and B you can switch back and forth and extend it. It is a little annoying. I wish they would just like extend this. That would be amazing if they did like a 4 bar. Because what you can do is, well, you'll see in a minute, but you can essentially just drag this MIDI over and it's just super easy. So boom, 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 boom. I won't do any EQing in here. I'll do it out once I'm done with this. Let's get open. Boom, boom. I'll just leave all of that actually too. So first off, what we're gonna do is just export. How should we do it? So we'll render all the waves. Open hi-hat. We'll use for this. Open hi-hat, close hi-hat. So within XO, it'll export this whole thing. So I'm gonna get this laid out in all their individual tracks. So we will create. Let's do an 8-bar loop. But then we'll do an 8-bar loop, but then I'll just create like a little break right now. Do, do, do. Let's get a different. So we render that. Oh, that. Close hi-hat. There's that other snare. That kick. So this is kind of like just laying it all down there first. We're just getting the drum sequence. I mean, if you already have a drum loop, that's cool, but I prefer to kind of track out everything individually, I guess you'd say. Let's just listen. So first off, let's just kind of break this down real quick. So we have the hi-hat, open hi-hat, kick, and then snare, and then here's that other snare for the end of this breakdown. So snare, let's get snare 2. So 8-bar loop, it's cool, and then we'll loop this. Now first off, what we want to do is just kind of get our levels correct. So first we want to make sure this kick is just knocking. So usually I'll literally go kick by itself. Check the peak, and we'll do the peaks around -10 dB. So everything is also like just genre specific. Like in hip hop, the kick and then the vocals are generally going to be all the way up front. -10, that's cool. So this after the kick, it's the snare or the clap or whatever. So we're gonna get this one going. Kick and snare always in mono. So we'll get this other snare in, hitting at the same point. So this is just a general gain plugin. And then the second snare, so I'm okay with the second snare actually hitting a little harder because it's gonna add that little change up or that little excitement, I guess you would say, in the loop. So leave that. Those are sounding okay to me. I'm not doing anything drastic. We're just getting these levels correct. That's cool with me. And I'm cool with that. So first off, those are just getting my levels right. That's going to be most of the work. So we're going to run this through good hertz low high. So this is actually just like a template that I just usually will rock with if I'm trying to make some drum loops. So generally what I'm going for is just to make sure everything's just hidden around the same. Even after. to give it a little nose. Okay, cool with that. Rock with the snare. This is the clap. Just want to always take out like the extra little 0 to 100 hertz or 0 to 80 hertz in a vocal. That's just gonna eat up a lot of your headroom. Okay, cool. So levels are good. Going through low high, that's just a general EQ that, like, if I just had good hertz, that's the one I would use, you know what I'm saying? So run it through there. Levels are good. Now what we're gonna do is run it through the compressor. You know what I'm saying? So the Wolf. So I have all of the drums, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, routed to a bus. So I'll just highlight them, click this output, go down to bus, hit bus 1 or whichever bus you want. It's really unlimited, up to you. So run it to the bus. Now we're gonna essentially affect all of these drums at the same time with the Wolf compressor. If you haven't heard of it, there's just a ton of info out there, but I'll get straight to it. We're gonna just let it play and then go through these dials, okay? So in, having it. Oh, and then I have just the preset OG303 VS vinyl sim. It's actually, this preset is, if you're not familiar with the 303, it's just like essentially an analog piece of gear that gave character to a lot of things, and this is what it's mimicking. Compression at 50%, and we're really just going for feel. And you might notice right here, right off the bat, they have it in at 0 and then out at -8 dB. What that's doing is just from all the compression that the compressor is giving, they don't want it like just off the rip. They already know it's going to probably be clipping if you just left it at 0 on the out. So they're just kind of compensating for that off the rip. Go ahead and rock with that. Slower attack, fast release to get those transients to smack through. Next up, we got Good Hertz Toupee. So this right here is like a tube tape saturation. It's like, I guess it's everything you would kind of dream of in a plugin, in my opinion. Yeah, I would just, if you're not into it too much, all I can say is just harmonics. Look that up. Maybe I'll do a video in the future or something about it. I just have like one of their presets. Let's just rock with one of them. You know what I'm saying? Busted or sound design. Let's go with something. I love their presets because they have these. It's like songs. It's like songs that you would kind of mimic that distortion or something from. Let's just go Reptilia by the Strokes. That's before. Not clipping. So this is a big thing of input and output. So just making sure the levels are just balanced when before they're going into the plugin, okay? Speed this up actually. Oh, whoops. I forgot we're in audio. Okay, toupee. Now let's actually do the limiter. Another preset. Add a little reverb. And that's pretty much it. Like, nothing too crazy. It's really like the character that these plugins, I guess you would say, give to the sounds and the track that you're looking for. It's really, I guess you would say, boutique style. If you're not looking for this kind of sound, then you probably wouldn't purchase these plugins. That's pretty much it. That's kind of like my style when I like making these. But if you have any questions about the workflow, just leave a comment below. And if you want me to kind of demo something specifically, just let me know as well. With the windows down, I'm out. Peace.